And now to discuss this, we are joined by Executive Director, Environment Governance Institute Uganda, based in Kampala, Samuel Okulony. You're welcome, Samuel. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure being here.
Yes. Now, Samuel, what's the current status of the Kingfisher oil project, and how is it affecting the local villages?
Yes, maybe just to give a little bit of context in regards to the Kingfisher project, it's one that is operated by CNOOC, that's China National Offshore Oil Corporation, and its majority shareholding is TotalEnergies, which has 56.6% shareholding, while CNOOC has 28.3% shareholding. The current status is that the area is extremely militarized. As you know, the project came around 2012 into the area, and they came with all the promises to our people, saying, oh, this project is going to bring in a lot of benefits to the local people. They'll bring in jobs, they'll bring in the necessary revenue that will be able to uplift the communities, especially that the poverty levels within the area. Communities came and they welcomed the project, saying, oh, this could be the magic bullet that will be able to amplify or make benefit for our livelihoods. However, each and every day that kept going by, they kept on violating each and every promise that they made to the local people. As I speak to you now, the area in Kingfisher is heavily militarized. There's an army detachment which is composed of 1,000 soldiers in a small village of 13, in a small area of 13 villages. And the army is composed of 1,000 soldiers, which are, of course, for our regular UPDF, that's the Uganda Peoples Defence Forces. And as I speak to you, what is happening in Kingfisher is extremely touching and extremely violating in terms of how they have been operating this project. I can talk about the first evictions of people. As you know, the area within Kingfisher, the land was originally communally owned. As a spirit of Ubuntu, you can be able to get a piece of land, used to graze your cattle. You come in back to your home, another person will be able to graze. We live with that kind of sharing. However, the arrival of CNOOC meant that this was not going to continue. People have been forcibly evicted with of course, the aid of the UPDF, the regular Uganda Peoples Defence Forces. In a village called Kina Chabasungu, the UPDF have actually perpetrated in regards to evicting people. The people are given about 2 days to leave their land. Others were given only just like 1 hour. In Chabasungu, they came and told you need to leave this place. We are going to deploy in here. People had to run. They could pick a few things that they could be able to pick to go with. And the area was extremely destroyed. Those that stayed back within the area, they started descending and established their camps within that area. So as you're staying in your home, staying in your household, you're trying to get time to pack your things. A tent is erected in front of your house. They're telling you need to go. As you're still negotiating, they start uprooting your cassava, your food crops. So you're forcefully meant that you have to leave. But also you know that the Kingfisher area is just happening within the lake shore of Lake Albert. Lake Albert is a shared lake with Uganda and the DRC. But still it houses the fishing community. But the deployment of the UPDF, that is meant to protect the installations of CNOOC, meant that the fishing communities have been restricted from fishing.
Mr. Okulony,
so imagine...
I wanted to ask,
yes.
With all of this, are the villagers actually informed about their rights regarding the land ownership and the oil extraction operation in the area? Are they awarded anything from anything that's extracted from that portion of land?
No, the communities are not benefiting from the extraction. The government...
Are they aware of their rights? Are they also aware of their rights as well regarding the ownership of the land?
Kingfisher is one of the areas that with the least levels of education in the whole country. So the community's awareness in terms of their rights to land has only been brought by the civil society organizations. During the evaluation process, the disclosure of land evaluation rates, this was entirely done by the oil companies, and they could do on what they wanted to do. And this was done in English. The community is purely indigenous and the level of education is extremely low. So the communities did not understand even what they were signing. And those that tried to resist were threatened that if you do not sign to give out your land, you'll be pushed into the lake. And due to that threat, people had to sign But these are the community, like I said, was a communally owned land. So well, no matter how much land you had, you would be given a small plot of 50 by 100. So people that were doing agriculture, people were doing business, you could no longer continue doing the same work. What made it even worse that they could not replace the land that they lost. So making people's lives more worse than they came. And
All right, then.
contrary to all the promises that they came to.
I want to say thank you very much, Mr. Okulony, for joining us this evening. Thank you.
Thank you.